Today, I'm going to be playing out the career of Lamar Jackson, but after every season, he's going to be switching to a new team. I mean, obviously, Lamar's been absolutely insane this season. He's coming off of his second MVP. If you're not a Ravens fan, you're probably not going to like to hear this because everyone loves to hate on Lamar, but he is easily a top 3 quarterback in the league. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does on different teams, but obviously in year number 1, he's on the Baltimore Ravens. And I mean, to start things off, obviously the Ravens offense is pretty loaded. So I mean, right out of the gate, obviously this team has a very solid chance of winning a Super Bowl. At the very least, the Ravens should be making the playoffs. And it looks like the Ravens had one hell of a season, going 15-2 to win the division, but we got to play the Titans in the wild card round because apparently the Chiefs also went 15-2. I mean, you'd think a record like that would give you the number 1 seed, but apparently not when Patrick Mahomes is in the same conference as you. But anyways, Lamar had one hell of a season with 3,500 yards for 31 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But it looks like we're gonna beat the Titans by 1 point. So now we play the Chargers in the divisional round, and it looks like we're also gonna take down the Chargers. So now we play the Broncos for a trip to the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is gonna be a surprisingly tough game to win. I mean, by the looks of it, what they've been doing in the playoffs, it seems like the Broncos are kind of a sleeper team. I mean, they did just eliminate the 15-2 Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, that is kind of a plus for us because that means we get home team advantage now instead of having to go to KC. But either way, the Broncos did still... Oh, come on, Lamar, avoid that. We're going backwards. That is definitely not what I wanted. But as I was gonna say, the Broncos did score first, so we are down 7-0 right now. It seems like everyone's been locked up on every single play as well. So now it's 3rd and 4, so I really need this play to work. I'm just gonna try and go for Mark Andrews, who looks to be wide open, so we're finally gonna get a pass to work. I mean, that honestly took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take, but anyways, I'm just gonna run this play and hopefully we can find OBJ. Actually, it looks like we're gonna get Bateman, so that's another first. So 10 yards to go and we're in for a touchdown. I'm just gonna keep it on the ground with Lamar again. I mean, last time I ran this play, we did lose yardage, but it looks like this time we're gonna have some open field. So that's going to be a touchdown on the ground from Lamar. And that one right there is going to tie the game up. So, I mean, hopefully from here on out, our defense can actually stop the Broncos. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. The Broncos do surprisingly have the lead on us right now. We're down 14-10. It seems... Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Can we get this off? Andrews, please catch that. No way. We should have lost yardage on that play. But somehow we got a first down. I really wasn't expecting that to work out in my favor, but I mean, I'll take it. Of course, though, I mean, after that, we got struck with a holding call, so that backs us up another 10 yards. Flowers, get that. That is not enough. I mean, we still got 8 yards there, so I mean, it's still a pretty solid pickup. I'm gonna try and go for Isaiah Likely here, and hopefully this can work out for a first down. I mean, he's wide open. Nobody is on him, so that's an easy one. I'm just trying my best not to make any mistakes on offense, because, I mean, if we don't score a touchdown here and Denver gets the ball back and scores, we might have a problem. So right now, this seems like it's a very important drive. I'm going to try and end things off right here, though. I mean... as long as we can get Beckham open, which it looks like he's going to be wide open. That's 2 touchdowns now. So Lamar's got a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown now. And that one right there is going to give the Ravens the lead. So hopefully we can hold on to that. Coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though, I mean, as you can see, things are not looking so good right now. We have 1 second to try and get a touchdown. And if this doesn't work, the game is pretty much over. And I already think this is going to get shut down, but I'm going to go for a prayer with Flowers. We almost brought that in too, but it didn't work, so that's gonna send the Ravens home. I honestly just can't believe how good Denver's been playing in the playoffs this year. I mean, they took down the Chiefs and they've also upset the Ravens. Somehow, the Broncos are now headed to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off year number 1, it looks like Dak ended up winning MVP. I mean, Lamar got absolutely robbed, and somehow the Broncos ended a miracle run with a win against the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 2. And as you can see, this season, Lamar signed with the Cleveland Browns. And I mean, honestly, this team is looking a lot better than I was expecting them to. I mean, somehow they got their hands on Mike Evans. I mean, honestly, after seeing all of the weapons on that offense that Lamar gets to work with this season, I'd say the Browns are honestly a solid contender. I mean, as you can see, it looks like the Browns went on an absolute tear this season, going 13-4 to win the division, and they play the Raiders in the wild card round. And it looks like our boy Lamar had another MVP caliber season with 3,300 yards for 31 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. But once again, Lamar's gonna sneak away with a 1-point win over the Raiders. So now we play the Bills in the divisional round, and it looks like we're also gonna take care of Josh Allen. So now we play Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. So now we're in the same position as last season, 1 win away, and we are headed to our first Super Bowl. But I mean, if you thought the Chiefs were good last season with their 15-2 record, I mean, this season they're gonna be a whole lot tougher to beat, because now they are 16-1, and this time they didn't get upset in their first playoff game. Come on, stay up. We're getting smoked. So that is gonna set us back a whole lot. Now it's 3rd and 16. So if this play doesn't work out, we're kind of screwed. I don't think... Oh my god, I think we just got struck with a holding call as well. That is gonna work out for a first down, but that's probably coming back. So now it is 3rd and 25. I mean, it seems like we're playing against Patrick Mahomes and the refs today, which is definitely gonna be a whole lot of fun. Please work out. No way we're gonna find Amari Cooper. Or that's not even Cooper. I don't even know who that is. That was Elijah Moore. Either way, that's a huge pickup. I wasn't sure who it was because it was number 2, and I forgot that I switched him to number 2 because I wanted to give Lamar Jackson number 8, so that really caught me off guard. But either way, that was a huge play. I was gonna say, because I almost forgot, but Amari Cooper isn't even on this team anymore. I can't remember where he went, but he did end up leaving us in free agency. That's a first down on the ground from Lamar. Honestly, I'm gonna hand off to Nick Chubb after that, because this guy has not seen any action yet today, and I feel like if we can get the ground game going, that would definitely help our chances in winning this game. I mean, that's getting blown up, so I'm just gonna put in air again after that, because it seems like the air attack has been working pretty well today. This time though, I'm gonna switch it up, and hopefully we can have Mike Evans open for us. I mean, if this works out, that's gonna be really close. Come on, bring that in. That's gonna be a touchdown from Evans. Okay, so that's gonna tie the game up. I mean, it was looking like we were gonna be giving the ball up there, but somehow we pulled that off, so that ties things up. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. We are down 24-17 right now, but obviously, if we get a touchdown on this drive, what are we doing, man? That's another huge loss. If we score a touchdown on this drive, that will tie things up. But this Chiefs defense has been playing really well today. Our defense has been playing pretty solid as well, though. I mean, we've only given up 24 points, which, I mean, I guess 24 points is quite a bit. But when you're playing Patrick Mahomes, I was honestly expecting it to be a whole lot worse. But anyways, come on, Chubb. Run game really hasn't been working for us today. I'm gonna go for another run after that and see if this time, hopefully, we get a first down. But I mean, so far, it's been getting shut down pretty much every time. This time it looks like we have a path though, so that is gonna be a first. I mean, it's not like Chubb's been bad or anything today. He does still have 62 yards on the ground, which is pretty solid. Oh, that's gonna be close. Come on, Evans, get that. That's another first. This is something that's rumored to happen in the offseason as well. I mean, some people seem to think that Mike Evans is gonna go to the Baltimore Ravens, and if that happens, I feel like Evans and Lamar are gonna be a very solid duo. I mean, you're kind of seeing a preview of it right now. Evans and Lamar seem to be going off here. I'm gonna try and go for a shot right now, though. Nope, we're getting sacked again. I mean, as you can see, the Chiefs did force a 4th down after that too, and at this point in the game, we kind of just have to go for it and pray that it works out. I mean, if we get shut down here, the game's over, and somehow Njoku pulled that in, so that keeps this game alive. With 2 minutes on the clock, though, I gotta make sure we don't score too early, so I'm probably just gonna keep it on the ground for a few plays, and hopefully we can run the clock down a bit. I mean, we've ran the clock all the way down to 30 seconds, which is definitely good, but I mean, the Chiefs did bring up a 4th down. It is 4th and inches, so I'm hoping we can get this, and it looks like that is gonna keep the game alive. I really didn't mean for it to happen that way. I mean, that was cutting things pretty close, but anyways, 18 seconds to go. If we can score here, that should force overtime, and it looks like we're gonna be in. There is 13 seconds on the clock. Oh my God. I mean, we all saw what happened last time. Mahomes had 13 seconds to work with. So hopefully the same thing does not happen to Cleveland. We still somehow ended up losing this game by 1 point. I just simmed it because I thought it was a gimme, but somehow our kicker missed the PAT attempt. So that is how our season's gonna end. I actually can't believe that just happened. I mean, to be fair, we probably would have lost to Mahomes in overtime either way, but that is the most Cleveland Browns way to exit the playoffs. But anyways, Mahomes also ended up winning MVP, but this season it looks like the 49ers finally got their revenge against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 3, and this season it looks like Lamar signed with the Detroit Lions, and once again it looks like Lamar found himself on another very solid offense. I mean, these guys are loaded, so I mean, I'm definitely expecting the Lions to make the playoffs. I mean, next to Baltimore, I'd say this team is probably his best chance to win a Super Bowl, and with Lamar on this team, the Lions went on an absolute tear, going 14-3 to win the division, and we got to play the Commanders in the wild card round. And once again, Lamar had another MVP caliber season with 3,900 yards for 35 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But it looks like we're gonna get the dub against the Commanders, so now we play the Bucks in the divisional round, and it looks like we're also gonna take down the Bucks in a very boring game. So now we play the Falcons for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, just like last time, I feel like we definitely have the upper hand in this game. This team is a whole lot better than Atlanta, but I mean, again, just like last time, it seems like Atlanta's pulling off a miracle run, similar to what Denver was doing when they won it all. But hopefully this time we can change the script up so we don't lose again here. I was looking for Amari Cooper last time. It turns out he did end up signing with Detroit, so we can work with him today and St. Brown. This team honestly has weapons everywhere, because then on the other hand, like, we also have Williams and Sam Laporta and Gibbs, so this team is obviously very stacked. That's gonna be a first down from Gibbs. I'm gonna go for another run after that though, because I mean, it seems like this defense has not had an answer for this guy yet, so hopefully he can just keep doing what he's been doing. That's gonna be another first down. I mean, it seems like Gibbs has just been an absolute nightmare for this defense so far. He's already got 41 yards on the ground. Either way, I'm gonna switch it up this time. That should work. We're gonna find St. Brown, who he fumbled the ball. I think we were down first, so that should be coming back. Thankfully for us, it looks like we're going to be getting very lucky here. So I'm just going to keep it on the ground after that, and hopefully we don't have any more mistakes. That was almost a touchdown from Gibbs. So 2 yards to go and we're in. I know I should probably just keep it on the ground, but it seems like this play with Laporta is absolutely unstoppable here. As you can see, it's going to work out for a touchdown. So that is going to put the Lions in the lead. I mean, again, with the team we have, I feel like we definitely have the upper hand. I'm just hoping the Falcons don't pull off another upset today. We're coming back out here in the third quarter though. The Falcons are actually keeping up, which is honestly pretty terrifying, but we do have a 1-point lead. So if we score here, come on, Gibbs. This guy has been on a tear today. If we score here, though, as long as it's a touchdown, they are going to need a 2-point conversion just to tie things up. So that would definitely help us out a whole lot. Gibbs is going to be gone again for another first. It seems like Detroit's run game is just absolutely terrifying, man. I mean, Gibbs is averaging like 10 yards a carry right now, which is obviously absolutely ridiculous. That's going to be a first down from Cooper as well, and we'll get some more after the juke. I'm going to try and finish it off right here with Cooper, though. I mean, this is another one of those plays that seems to be absolutely broken, so hopefully it can work out again for us. Cooper's going to be wide open, so, I mean, yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. So that one right there is going to put us up by 8 points as long as our kicker doesn't miss this time. So things are looking pretty good right now. I mean, Atlanta did make this game pretty close. They played a lot better than I thought they would, but we are going to get a 10-point win. So, I mean, after 3 trips to an AFC championship game and NFC championship game, it looks like Lamar is finally headed to a Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off year number 3, no surprise, Patty Mahomes has won another MVP, and it looks like we're going to be taking on the 10-7 Bills in the Super Bowl. And obviously the Bills are a very solid team, so this isn't going to be an easy game to win by any means, but I mean, it looks like the defense has lost a lot of solid players, so they're not as good as they used to be, and it looks like Gibbs is still going off. I mean, everyone we've played so far has not had an answer for this guy, and it looks like it's not going to be any different this time. It seems like it's the exact same story. That's a first down. I'm going to run a slant route with Amon-Ra St. Brown after that, though. I mean, hopefully he can get open here. I'm just trying my best not to throw the ball anywhere near Tre'Davious White. Oh, Lamar didn't let go of the ball. Come on, we're getting sacked. I mean, that did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. That was not how that was supposed to end. But anyways, now it's 3rd and 17 because somehow... Come on. For some reason, Lamar wouldn't let go of the ball, but we are going to find Williams. This guy is one of the fastest players in the league, by the way. I mean, believe it or not, he is right up there with Tyreek Hill. So if he can get some open field, that man is going to be gone. Come on, that's going to be really close. I can't risk that. I'm just going to keep it on the ground. So 5 yards to go, and we're in for a touchdown. I'm going to try and end things off with Laporta again, because this guy has been very solid. That's another one. So that's going to be 2 touchdowns in the playoffs, I think, for Sam Laporta now. At least for when we've been playing. But either way, that's also going to give the Lions the lead first. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. I mean, so far, it's actually been a pretty defensive game. We are up by 4 points right now, though. So if we can score here, that would obviously be pretty big for us right now. That's another huge run from Gibbs too. It seems like every single time I give this guy the ball, he gets at least 10 to 15 yards, which is absolutely insane. He's still going off even in the Super Bowl. And this time we're gonna find St. Brown, who looks to oh god, bro, he actually brought that back for a touchdown. Didn't think that was gonna work out. I mean, that was just a simple slant route that somehow turned into a touchdown. So that's gonna put us up by quite a bit. I mean, things are looking good for Detroit right now. We're coming back out here with 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter, though. I mean, somehow we managed to kind of blow the game. I mean, we are down now. Laporta, I need you to get there. We do have enough time, but we are all out of timeouts. We also need to score a touchdown. I mean, at this point, there really isn't any exceptions. A field goal is not going to do anything for us. So, oh, come on. That's going to be close. Okay, we got it. That's another first. I'm still just trying my absolute best not to throw the ball anywhere near Tre'Davious White. Oh, man. I mean, 46 seconds. We're getting sacked, but there's a flag, and it's probably going to be on us. So that is going to push us all the way back to the 40. Now it's 2nd and 20. I mean, we need to just keep going for deep shots because we don't have the time to go for any small plays right now. Oh, that might work out. Come on, Williams, get going. That's going to be close, but it looks like he is going to sneak in for a touchdown. We missed a PAT attempt last time I sim. So, I mean, this time I am taking that. I got to make sure this is good, though, because if we miss this, obviously the game is over. I mean, as long as it doesn't get blocked, that is going to tie the game up. There is 35 seconds on the clock, though. Our defense did clutch up for us as well, so now we're in overtime. I'm pretty sure both teams have already had a possession. There's only 2 minutes to go, so all we really need to do is kick a field goal, and we should win the game. I'm going to go for one last run here, and oh, that actually might work out. Hold on. This is going to end the game right here. Never mind. Okay. 3 yards to go. We let the clock run all the way down to 3 seconds as well. So, I mean, as long as this is good, we are going to win this game. Come on. Do not brick this now. Do not brick this now. It's going to be good. And that right there is going to give the Detroit Lions a Super Bowl win over the Bills. I mean, Buffalo did put up one hell of a fight, which obviously I think we all expected to happen. But either way, it looks like Lamar is finally going to be getting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. I mean, he made it to the AFC Championship and NFC Championship now 3 years in a row. So this was bound to happen at some point. So as you can see in year number 3, Lamar Jackson and the Detroit Lions are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And to end things off, it looks like Lamar went to the New York Jets. But I mean, surprisingly enough, this team actually does look pretty solid. I mean, I'd say this is still probably the worst team that Lamar has been on so far, but these guys honestly might be a sleeper team this season. I mean, with Lamar, the Jets were actually a surprisingly good team, going 12-5. Bills won the division though, and we play the Colts in the wild card round. Lamar had another very solid season with 3,100 yards for 29 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, but it looks like we're barely gonna sneak away with the dub. So now we play the Browns in the divisional round. I mean, at this point, I'd say these teams are pretty even. I mean, the Browns do still have a very solid defense, but they have lost quite a few players, so they're not as good as they were when Lamar was on Cleveland. Browns did force a third down after that, though, so I mean, I'm hoping this play can work out for a first. I also just realized, I mean, he is our third string. That's gonna be close. That's intercepted. There's no way that's getting picked off. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. I mean, we are down by 10 points so far. We have put 7 on the board, but so far today, this defense has just been locked down all game. I mean, right now, they got Lamar held to 80 yards in the air, which isn't very good. I mean, never mind. Hold on. Wilson, get there. That's a first. Okay, for some reason, I thought we were in the second quarter. I was going to say that's not actually too bad, but I forgot we're in the third quarter. So, I mean, 80 yards in 3 quarters is not very good. That last play, though, it should put us up to 100. If not, we're going to be very close to it. That one right there will give us 100. So we at least have 100 yards in the air now. It is third down once again after that, though. I mean, I'm just going to keep it on the ground. I feel like Myles Garrett is probably going to shut this down, but hopefully, actually, never mind. That's going to work out for a touchdown, surprisingly enough. So, I mean, that right there is going to put us right back in this game. I mean, now we're only down by 3 points, but after that, it looks like the Browns ended up closing things out. I mean, that defense was insane today, so it looks like we are not going to be heading to another AFC championship game. I mean, we did win a Super Bowl with the Lions, so at least Lamar got 1 ring today, but to end off the final season, once again, Mahomes won MVP. And it looks like the Bills are going to beat the 49ers in a very boring Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel, and if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.